Hello, everybody. Hey, Lisa, Penny. Awesome. Let me get over here. So, right off the bat, Facebook is giving me an error. Hey, Peggy. Um, I set this up for Thursday like normal, and then I had to edit it, and Facebook doesn't seem to like things when you change them. So it's giving me an error in StreamYard. Yeah, Jamie, Facebook is a jerk, isn't it? So, hi, Nancy. Hey, Cindy. So I'm guessing it's not working because there's a big question mark here on my screen, and I just got in the computer room and posted to Facebook like, I don't think it's gonna work. So come find me on YouTube. So hopefully everybody can get over here. Hey, Gloria. It's a shame that we have so many issues with Facebook. Like, that's some people, that's all they use. Hey, Marlene. So welcome, you're here, or it's Saturday, not my normal day. Sounds like a car just pulled up, and Dave was at work like 2 hours ago. All right, we'll see. Hope nobody knocks on the door. Um, so yeah, let's get this party started, right, Jamie? We were supposed to be here Thursday, now it's Saturday. Oh, by the way, Jamie, so Kelly and I went to see that Shen Yun or Yun Shen. I still can't get it right. It is working on Facebook. Carol, awesome. Okay, that's good to know. I did not think it was going to because it looks from here, it looks like it's not working. But yeah, so we went and saw that Yin Shun today or whatever it is. I liked it. It was Kelly's mom was not a fan. She said it wasn't what I was expecting. I'm like, well, what were you expecting? And she said, different kind of dance. I'm like, okay. She said they're just jumping around a lot. I'm like, well, it's like ballet, I think, right? So Shen Yun. Okay, yeah. But anyway, I liked it. I thought it was cool. Um, so tonight we're using oh, and here I just found the sketch I was looking for. Ugh. It's hiding under something else. So I got a couple of I got this Natural Botanicals. This was an online exclusive that came out in December, like early beginning of December. But December's too busy. I never had time to use it. I used it like one time maybe. So I wanted to use this, and I think it pairs really well with some other online products, online exclusive. This one, this paper pack in particular, is called Woven Textures. So the thing that's cool about this pack of paper, and actually let's just get down here and start looking at them. Um, this is cool because A, it's 12 by 12. I do like that. Still has 12 sheets. But instead of 6 patterns, 2 of each, you get 4 patterns. And I've already pulled, actually, let's just pull them all out. You get 3 of each sheet. So I like that because sometimes you need more, especially like for generic things. Like these are going to go with just about anything. They're all like natural weaves or woven fabric or something. So we've got like a basket weave here, and then the back has more of a kind of reminds me of a doormat or something on there. Hey, Carol. So that you get 3 pieces of that. Then this darker one, oops, I'm losing stuff. This darker pattern that definitely looks like a different kind of basket. Love that. And I really like the back side. So this is kind of like a knotted or like a braided rope kind of thing. Like, I don't know, but I like it. I think it's good for just everything, really. And then this one, more of a traditional. We had an embossing folder that kind of had this pattern on it a couple years ago. Coastal Wave or Coastal Wave, I think Weave. And the back has like a linen print, so that's gonna go. And then this one, like the bottom of a basket, and they're all in like grays, pecan pie, early espresso. This looks like just black and maybe basic gray, but I really like that. And then the back has like an even different weave. So I like these. Hey, Deb. And I already chopped up some of them. I took 1 sheet of each and, chopped up for different things we're going to use. But I think these are good generic papers. and we're going to be able to use them. All right, let me get these out of my way. Let's get these out of here. I'm also bringing in a couple of other things. This is a new one. This is an online exclusive as well, but I was going to pick one of the greetings out of here. I like this. I like the sayings in this, and the images are okay. Oh, I might use one of these greetings. I think one of these. And then elements of text. This is another one that's an online exclusive, and it's just good for like texture, scritchy scratchy, like words that you can't really read, but it's just good background. All right. Now our main one, natural botanicals. So this is one of the reversibles. So the solid image is like the backside. We've had these before, and I seem to think when we've had them before, they were always like these ones where the backside is the exact same as this because they're straight up and down. This one I think is the same. The minute you start turning the images, like in these two, then you no longer have a mirror image. I mean, I guess it is a mirror image, but it's going the opposite way. So you just have to keep that in mind. That these are going to be good. Like if I want to color it in with this one, that's fine. This one, that'll work. These two, no, not going to happen. But I just realized I didn't pull any of these out. And I need to. I pulled out greetings. I really like this big leaf. That one is actually pretty easy to cut out if that's what you're interested in. Let's do this. I don't know if I'm going to use this one. This one's kind of like a dandelion or something, or a daisy. Whatever. All right. I need a bigger block for this one might work. Here we go. Yep. All right. Sweet. That's barely gonna fit, so we'll use a bigger one of that. And let's just get these out here. Leafy, leafy. Like that. The little ones. And then our little like daisy or whatnot. Okay. Now sometimes you have to turn these at a diagonal to get it to fit on the block. All right. So don't be afraid to do that. Okay. I'm running out of room. First up, I wanted to do, this is, it's a trifold slimline, so, but it's not 6x3 finished. So it's going to fit in a regular envelope. Oh, and I actually got two of them because of the papers I had to cut. I'm like, I'm just going to make two. So I'm going to call this a trifold slimline, but it's going to be 5.5 inches tall. So it'll fit in a regular envelope. So if you don't have a 3x6 style envelope, that's fine. This will go in a regular medium. So we're going to go with pecan pie. And our base is still 5.5 by 8.5, but I scored it in 2 3/4 from each end. So I scored 2 3/4, and I flipped it around and scored it at 2 3/4. And you can do the math if you just, want to score. It probably would be, let's see, 8.5 minus 2 3/4. I don't feel like doing the math, but all right, folding this in. So see how it comes. It does not come right to the fold. That's what I want because I want it to hang over like this actually. And I've done this style with like a regular, the finished size was 4 1/4 by 5.5. So this one, I just like a slimline. And I did two because of the way I had to cut the designer paper. I ended up with 2 sets anyway. So we're going to do options. I'm going to show you options. All right, we've got our bases. And I do want to use magnets for these. So I just had to order some new magnets. And so now they're all stuck together. Let's do that. Put one over here. Put one over here. I get them like 200 at a time, and I know there's a link in my Amazon store. I actually had to use that same link. It's still like the best price that I could find. It was probably $30 some for 200 of these little magnets. All right, I had to have a sip of coffee. All right, let's just put the white in on the inside. And this piece is 2 3/4 by, that doesn't sound right, 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. But I scored my papers in, yep, at 2 3/4. This was supposed to be 3 inches in the middle. Yep, and it is, but my 2 3/4 seems a little short. Oh, you know why? Because that's not 2 3/4. It's 2 and something else. All right, let's fix this. Oh, you know what? These are the 2 3/4. That is for stamping something else. All right, I could have sworn I had this right. All right, 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. And let me just check the camera. Yep, we're in there. Is that not wanting to focus? There we go. It seemed weird when I looked over. All right, I'm going to put that in. I'm going to put the other one in. And same thing. And of course, if you want to stamp on your inside bits, do that, I would say, before you glue it in like this, because it would be nice to stamp a little something in these corners. With the magnets. There we go. Here's all our pieces. So I want to put a magnet here and then here, and I want to do it before I put the designer paper down. Lisa, the white always seems to make the camera blurry. Yeah. Hey, Jolie. I guess because it's just it's hard to focus. Or you think it's worse because I've got the white background? That might have something to do with it. So I'm going to put it kind of like right in the middle. You don't want something that's going to be too close to the edge. Let me see. Like, I wouldn't put it this close to the edge. Let me drag that up a little. Because when you add, if you're going to add a layer of designer paper, it's going to want to buckle like there because it's got to hump over that little magnet. So I like to scoot it in a little bit so there's no real chance of that happening. So I like to put the one on the inside first. All right, and I cover it with a little bit of tear and tape. You could use sticky strip, you could use whatever tape you have. So then we fold this over and just drop this one down and it will figure out where it wants to go. All right, good. And again, with some tear and tape. And now we're gonna do opposite. So I cut 2 of each. So I'm gonna do one this way, and then with this guy on the inside, and then I'll do the other card the opposite way. I was thinking I wanted it this way first, so let's just go ahead and do that. So these pieces of designer paper are all 2 5/8 and by 5 3/8. So I only cut like a 1/8 inch border, which is really kind of skinny. All right, so we're not going to see a whole bunch of the pecan pie, hopefully. And I'm going to have to scooch that over. Yep. Okay, looks good. So yeah, when you lump over this magnet, the paper wants to get a little lumpy. I just give it a press right along that line too. I like it. I could leave it just like that, but I really want that extra pattern in there. All right, so we'll peel this up. We'll put our other pattern down. Yeah, I like it. Ooh, see, that's a good one too. Oh, man. All right, I'm going to have to rethink this. I may do the different patterns, the other sides completely. All right, let's get that right to the edge. Get this little bit of glue off of here. All right, so that, I like it. All right, let's do our other one before we get too far. So we're going to add our magnet, and I'm just going to kind of put it right in the middle-ish again. Add that tape. And then that's going to land there. Yeah, the weather seemed crazy here. When we left, it was like cloudy. Then when we left the show, that was like at 1 o'clock. Then we left the show at like 4:30, and it was nice out. And then we stopped for dinner. And when we came out from dinner, it was like wanted to rain. Like it was cloudy again. Crazy. All right, so do I want to? We're using these circles for our greeting. So I can make one like that. Or do you generally think the lighter one has to go on the front? Ooh, I like them both. I'm going to go with this. I think I like the darker on top better, but let's just try it different. And if it looks terrible, it's not the end of the world. All right. It's just paper. So yeah, convention is light on the front, looks good, Lisa. Okay, somebody agreed with me. Convention ended today on stage. They were down there in Raleigh this week. I missed going. I tried to get registered, but this is the one that it filled up in a matter of like 2 hours or something. Apparently they had a wait list. I did not know that. So 2 of my other friends got in. So anyway, today was the last day for that. As demonstrators, we're going to see, they got their new catalogs while they were down there. Those of us that were not down there, we'll be able to see it Monday online. I don't know what time. I'll have to look. Okay, so greeting bits. So I want to I'm going to do like this, and we're going to stamp a little something in this and punch out with a 2 1/4 inch circle punch. This one is, looks like 2.5, yeah, 2.5 inch circles. So I think this is the one where I was going to do greetings, and I might have to get another piece of scratch paper. So I'm going to do my greeting in early espresso, and then I'm going to add some little of this foliage in. Even though these are browns, I could add some of the foliage in greens still. Let's try that. This is a little hairy on the end though. Okay, I had planned to do just browns. All right, and I did already get all right, we're gonna do best wishes. Just because it was either that or thank you. So what I did, I held up all the different greetings right on my punch to see what was gonna work. So thank you works as well, but I wanna do a best wishes. All right, so let's stamp that. Oh, I like it. I got a little inky right there, but that's okay. Actually, let's do the next one in that says thank you. This is from the With You in Mind. This is in the new mini catalog, and I can't remember the girl's name, but it's Julie Davidson. It's her $1 million stamp. So I like these bigger words. All right, let's just put this right on the back side, and let's do it here. Oh, you know what? How about we punch this first, and then I'll know. All right, center that, center-ish. And am I going to get it? Yeah, I think that'll work. All right, and I will pop that over there. Let's just punch this out too. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, this one. So I want to stamp some of the leaves. Let's do this one, this smaller-ish one. We got this one and this one. I'll do the 3. Ooh, yeah. All right, I'm like, what was I thinking here? Let's do Mossy Meadow. And I'm going to stamp it off first. Nice. Okay. So we get the look of it. I like that. I feel like this one I should do different. Let's do a granny apple green. Something nice and bright. Ooh, speaking of greens. So you guys, I have tried to, oh, wait a second. You saw the new ink colors. Okay, because that's what I was posting. I've been trying to share those. If you search in Facebook, and I told Sue's group this last night, if you search hashtag on stage 2025, search that in Facebook, you will see people are posting their pictures. So you can see samples of the new sets, some new papers. All right, and this one I'm going to do full strength. So you can see stuff that they've been working with during convention. So I think that's neat. Ooh, I like that. Okay. So I don't know if you can tell in real life. Yeah, this one does look a little bit lighter and duller. I'm digging the granny apple green. Okay. So what I want to do is this is what I had that other piece of scratch. Oh wait, I used that. Oh, let's get another piece of this. So yeah, the new in colors, apparently, I don't know what's wrong with it, but there's something going on with the one that's called Cloud Cover. It's like the lighter blue, because nobody had that when they made their color charts. Ooh, yeah, I like that. Now this might be a little bit too big for what I want because I wanted it to be peeking out. I want that to hang over a little bit and this like up here. No, it'll work. All right, it'll be good enough. So cloud cover, I gotta wait till my friend Marilyn gets back from convention and so she can give me all the scoop. Unless somebody else has already heard, let us know what's going on with the cloud cover and is it going to affect when we can get stuff? Because we can start pre-ordering, soon. I don't know when exactly. Now I know I stamped this off on the greeting and I stamped it full strength here. I know that. Did that on purpose because this one I just want it full strength. I am liking this with the green leaves as opposed to doing it all in brown, which I think was my original plan. But yeah, I like that they brought back strawberry slush. So you guys, if you've been stamping, if you've been a Stampin' Up customer for a while, go back and check your ink pads because I know plenty of you have strawberry slush. I had it and then I sold it off, just because I sometimes do that when I think, oh, I'm not going to use it anymore. I have 100 shades of pink. I don't need to keep every one. And then this happens. So I'm just going to cut around here. There's no dies for these, by the way. This is just a stamp set. But it's not too difficult to cut. So yeah, let me check comments. March 25th, we can pre-order. Okay. I'm surprised there's no green. So there's Cloud Cover, which is the lighter blue. Then there's Secret Sea, which looks to be a very dark blue. My friend Marilyn said it's almost black. So like it's that dark, which is kind of crazy. So far, those are my least two favorites. Then we've got Darling Duckling, which I know somebody's gonna mess up saying that. That looks like a good yellow, like based on all the other yellows we have, it looks like it's probably gonna be a little bit darker and brighter than Daffodil Delight. So, but definitely brighter than Lemon Lolly. I don't know how it's gonna play against Crushed Curry. So we'll see. And again, if anybody already knows, then just let us know. Let the rest of us know. But I like that one. Strawberry Slush, I do like that. And then Timid Tiger is going to be my favorite. I know it for sure. It's a shade of orange, and it doesn't look like any other orange that we have, at least from what I can tell on the screen. So I'm excited about that. Let's see what else. Oh, I hope everyone sent in their feedback, whether you're a demonstrator or a customer. I was really burned, really chapped about the cardstock issue and the fact that the basic white, they changed it over to the new quantity and new price point, like as soon as they ran out. I think that's not cool. So I emailed them back and I didn't get a satisfactory answer. Basically, they said, we're sorry you feel that way. We make changes that are best for the company and our demonstrators. Our changes, not everybody agrees with them all the time, but that's that. So like a non-answer. But I still want them to know how unhappy everyone is, you know, like not just me. Okay, so let's do the green over here. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I feel like we're cutting so many off. You know what? I wonder. All right, since that's gonna go. Oh, perfect. All right, let me just piece this together. Get that big glue booger off of there. Yeah, probably no green because they had 2 in the last batch. But it seems to me that like green is a good neutral. So if they want to have blue in every time, that's fine. But I don't see why they can't have at least one green too. Okay, so here's what I was thinking when I cut that leaf apart. Is that then I can tuck this one like right under there. I like it. And no one will know that that was like I cut it apart. I like it. Okay, and then let's get the right green. So I want to pop, I'm going to do this down flat and pop this up. So I want to get my leaves correct. And I can't put glue on that side. All right. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Very pretty. All right, and then that'll go there. Ooh, yeah, I like that. Okay. Better than I expected. And so let's do the same thing here. So I cut these leaves off, I think. Yep, so this will go right there. And you know, I could have sponged some more color on this now that I think about it. Too late. Too late. But yeah, you guys, I think you should still voice your opinions as well. Because really, the only other option we have is we just don't buy it if we're not happy. I just like all the color coordination, and I was surprised when I did research on the new pricing, even just for the colored cardstock. I was surprised that we're actually in line with what a lot of other companies are priced at, which I mean, that really did surprise me because normally it seems like Stampin' Up! Is like extra, and now they're just like a little bit extra. Before they were a lot lower, it looks like. All right, where's my dimensionals? Oh, right over here. Yes, Gloria, one is strawberry splash. So, no, strawberry slush. So if you had that, that was an in color. I have the years written down somewhere else, but it was with pistachio pudding, crisp cantaloupe, coastal cabana, and baked brown sugar. And I saved baked brown sugar because I thought surely they're going to bring that wonderful brown back. And they have not. But I like those older ink pad styles too. Those were the big ones, like this. Like, I feel like I can grip these better with the side grips. But that's probably just me. All right, I gotta pick this up. So I want this to be kind of straight. Oh yeah, I really like this. Now, if you don't have these leaves, you put anything you want instead. Because these are like basket weaves. That's gonna go with anything. You could do flowers, any kind of maybe butterfly or something. I don't know. Karen, that was before your time. Yeah, I want to say it was at least 6 years ago. All right, now we want to put some gems on here. I thought I've got my textured dots. Those are going to go. These are pecan pie and clear. I don't even know if we still have these. These were on online exclusive from like Christmas time. And then these pecan pie, petal pink, and vanilla. These are extra, these are a bit lumpier. They've got a higher profile, but they've got some down here. I think, maybe I'll use some of these on this one. Let's do 1, 2. Oh, wait, not that. It's like right next to it. Let's do 1, 2, 3. We'll start there. Yeah, I like the lower profile dots just because I think they go through the mail better. Okay. Ooh, yeah, I like that. Like, I feel like we don't need a whole bunch more green on there. Hey, Anna. This one we will do the textured dots. And this has 2 different sizes. Ooh, I really like this. All right, 1, 2, 3. We're going to do 5 on this one. We're going to do little one. If this wants to come off of here, little one, big one. Little one. Big one. Big one. Ooh, I like that with the metallic. This is kind of wonky, but it is what it is now. But I like that. So that is trifold slimline. Finish size should be 3 by 5.5. So this is still going to fit in your medium envelopes, or you could make one. Oh, interesting. Let's see. Let me just look real quick. 3 by 5.5. Could you make one out of paper? 3 by 5.5. Yep, you certainly could. So if you have your punch board, you would just need a piece of paper 7 1/8 by 7 1/8. Okay. Oh, love that. All right. And yeah, with the magnet, if you don't have to have the magnets, I just like it. Anna, we are using, this is just the first set of cards that we made. This is a trifold mini slimline. But the focus is mainly on this Natural Botanicals stamp and these woven, I can't even remember the name of them again. Natural Woven Textures designer paper, and then we'll bring in a couple other things too. So this is more just like different specific products. But if you don't have these, really just take the designs and use what you have. So that's our first card. Second one is one that I did a while ago, and I really like it. It's called the Rip and Reveal. So this one, we're going to start with a base. This is gray granite, 5.5 by 8.5, score at 4 1/4. You're going to need 2 pieces of white. One is 4 by 5 1/4 for the inside. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that in here. And then we need a piece of designer paper that is also 4 by 5 1/4. All right, so I took this pattern. So like that bottom of a basket. I love this. And here's that back side. Now we need a piece of white to go in it, because rip and reveal is we're going to rip this part like a strip out of here and roll it up. Refreshment coordinator. Is that your job, Penny? I'm kidding. Who kept the minutes? All right, so we need a piece of white under here to actually stamp on. So I like to make this one a wee bit smaller, and it's gonna butt up against this edge. So this one is, I wanna say 3 3/4. Yep, 3 3/4 by 5. But we first have to rip. So let's think, what greeting are we gonna use for this one? Of course, I did not make myself a note of which greeting I wanted. We need something longish. Let's see if happy birthday. Okay. That can work. Happy birthday. So I just want to make sure it's going to fit. All right, so we're going to have to rip here. Now I like to rip towards me. I want this white edge to show. All right, ripping that way. And I'm going to go to about there. I'm just eyeballing, like, where is my greeting going to fit? So I ripped it to, I got to rip a little bit more. All right, that is almost to the edge. All right, there, that. Now this one, I'm going to rip away because I still want this part to the right of me is going away because I still want that white edge on there. All right, is that about, are we about there? This seems like a lot of ripping, but it's because this greeting is so big. Oh, here we go. Okay, now the rip and reveal, we need to roll this up and we want to have like the roll of paper over here, but this is too much paper. It's going to be too bulky. So I'm going to cut about half of that off. You can use that for something else if you want. Then take, so this is like an old style stylus. Anything. Let's see, like a paintbrush. You want to roll this as tight as you can. All right, I really like an orange stick, but once you get it started rolling, then you can get in here and pinch it with your fingers and then just roll it up. And if it's still too bulky when you get down to the end, just cut some more off. This is feeling pretty lumpy for me, but okay. I think I'm gonna live with that. So unroll it a little bit, add some glue, because we need it to stay in place. Roll it back up on here, and then I'm gonna give it a smash. And I'm gonna hold it there for a minute. So what I'm gonna have to do is hold this, like put this down so it's like over the white where I think I want, and then I can stamp. All right, I think that's going, that's good. All right, so this, I'm gonna bring in, what black am I gonna stamp with? Because I really want, I thought basic gray at first. You know what, no, let's do black. And I'm just gonna do my VersaFine, Onyx VersaFine. This is gonna stay juicy for a while, but that's okay because I want to stamp some other stuff. So, all right, holding this, and I want this white edge right up against the edge of my designer paper. All right, that looks good. If I could keep my hands steady. All right, I gotta stand up for a minute and try to get this straightish. So I ripped probably a wider piece than we really needed, but that's okay. Nice. That's okay because I do want to add some other stuff on here. Remember, I wanted to use like the elements of text and get some of those little words. All right, so we're done with happy birthday. So the elements of text, we've got this circle business, we've got this, and these, and some splatters. So the splatters are good. Let's do these splatters. And I'm going to go with these words. Oh. And I need, let's see, is this block gonna fix? Yep, okay. Now, there is an upside and a downside, like upside down or regular. I'm not going to worry about that too much. I'm running out of room. Oh, so you guys, I ordered my 3-drawer lateral file cabinet. So that should be here Tuesday. So I'm going to be organizing my cardstock. All right, so this is basic gray. Ooh, nice. And I'm just going to be, there we go, like giving it a little bit of extra. But once I get it, it's still going to take me a couple days to get everything. I've got all my cardstock, my 8.5 by 11 in file folders anyway, hanging file folders. And I know I've shared a picture of that, but I'll do a before and after. But they're just, it's getting out of hand. Like I have 3 like bins really, like over here. But especially with my retired stuff, it's all over the place. Ooh, I like that. Can you guys see that? So what I want to do is just glue this down now. Oh, you know what? No, let's do some splats. Let's do them this way. Okay. So again, that was basic gray ink. But yeah, the cardstocks, I know it's a problem for everyone. Like storage, like we need to put our stuff somewhere. But I finally figured like I really need to keep my retired cardstock and my ink pads. Because I have so much paper, like designer paper that it goes with. Like, what's the point of selling it off when I can use it? Especially when it keeps going up in price, right? That's what really made me think I need to keep all this. Oh, I love this. Okay. Yeah, I'm digging it. All right, so see how I put the glue on top of the white and then put my ripped edges right along here, trying to keep this straight. So that is riskier than I thought. I was trying to have that centered, but the beauty is no one's going to see this, all right? Because we're going to put this right on. And then my 12 by 12 is like a whole nother thing. That'll be a for later problem. But if I can get my 8.5 by 11 under control, because really, I keep ordering, for some reason, I ordered a bunch. Well, I know for some reason, I ordered all the white and vanilla because, you know, when they said it was changing, I was like, oh, I'm stocking up now. Well, I totally forgot. I had ordered 4 packs before that because I had extra on a order I put in. Oh, I really like that. So I was thinking that I was gonna stamp like maybe one of these little dandelion things, like this right here, and put that. Let's see. Let's try it. All right. I'm gonna do now. This time I'm gonna go tuxedo, the memento. Why so many different blacks? Well, why not? And that did not stamp good at all. So I want to quick color this with some Stampin' Blends. All right, that's better. And I didn't want to have to wait for the, I really do like that onyx better, the tuxedo. I mean, not tuxedo, the VersaFine onyx. But it takes a long time to dry. All right, now this might wreck it. I don't know. We'll color this quick and cut it out and see, because I kind of like it just like this. Like add some doodads and we could be done. But let me just color this. And you guys, you may have to like call it quits on me if this goes too long. Because like I said, days at work, it's Saturday night. I have nothing better to do. I'm going to start my taxes after this. So I'm going to go over. Because yeah, we're only on card number 2. All right, dark daffodil. Let's give this a whirl. All right, take that. You know, I'm not the best at this part. I just look to get variety. All right, so that was dark daffodil. That cap doesn't want to go on. Light daffodil. I want the brush end for this. What is the top of this flower supposed to be then? Not yellow? Yeah, it'll have to be something else. Ew, I don't like this. I just ordered new daffodil markers a while ago too. Something might be wrong with that one. Maybe it's me. Light daffodil. Okay, so, oh, yeah. All right. What should I do with the top of that? Make it brown? Make it gray? Oh. If I made it brown, that's not really gonna go. You know what? It's my flower. I'll do what I want, right? I'll put gray granite because that's what the color of the cardstock is anyway. Light gray granite and light gray granite. Oh, that's interesting. Why do I have more of those? Dark gray granite. Okay. So I'm just going to do a little bit of dark down here. And then the light all over. And we may decide that this is trash and we don't want it anyway. All right. Well, you know what? I don't know if I like that big long stem. But we're going to see. All right. So I just want to take my time and cut around these. Yeah, it doesn't have to be real life flower colors. I could have made this pink. What was I thinking? That would go. I like pink and gray. But really, I do like yellow and gray too. I am very curious about the new yellow. I look forward to seeing the different papers that we get. Because that's how they usually get me using a color of cardstock that maybe I haven't used in a long time. I know for a while there I hadn't used Blushing Bride, and then it seemed like I went through packs and packs of it. Okay, so we can put this up here. Ooh, I like that. Do we need it to be grounded somewhere, or can I just have it? I can just have it right there. It's mine, right? But I will glue that down. So, ooh, I like that. I'll put some dimensionals right back here because this being lumpy, actually, I'll put two. I'll put one right on top of the other. I like this. And then if I want to do some clear Wink of Stella on that, I can. Ooh, yikes. That was probably excessive. All right, let's do a little bit of glue here. Just because why not? Ooh, yeah, I like this. All right, let me just hold that. I like it. Yeah, I really like that. Okay. Quick with the Wink of Stella. And with the gray. Yeah, that works. All right, let's give it a little razzle dazzle. And do I have, so of all the gems I pulled out, I did not pull out any that were like gray. I think these textured dots will go though, because it's kind of antique-y, but metallic. We're gonna do it. All right, we'll do big one. Oh, but after the yen shun, we went and had crab cakes. Delicious. I'm not generally a fan of seafood as far as like lobster or shrimp or scallops or anything, but I do love crabs. I like it. I feel like these dots are getting lost though. Maybe one more here and here. Let's do a big one. Like I'm not really seeing the dots. And I do want them. I like it. Okay, nice. All right. Oh, and I might actually get these, put a little bit more glue under here. I might actually get pictures taken and get my blog updated tonight. I can watch a Hallmark movie like on my iPad while I'm updating the blog and then get started on taxes. Can you tell, like, I don't really want to get started on my taxes tonight, but I do need to. Although I can do it all day tomorrow. Jamie, yes, sunflower. Nice. Okay, where is my pile of finished cards? Here we go. Okay, number 3. So remember, I posted earlier, I don't know, maybe the first week in this month, this sketch card. So I'm in the Friends of Unity, like a blog hop group. So this was our March blog hop. And I know I said, they're having a contest over there. So Unity Show and Tell group. All right, maybe I should write this down because you guys, they've hardly got any submissions on here. Now they do want you to use Unity stamps because they're the ones giving away a gift card. So it's a Facebook group and it's called Unity Show and Tell. All right, and then you'll see an album. You go under like media, I think, to see the albums, and you'll find an album that is called like something March Blog Hop Sketch or something. And you make a card, use this sketch, use whatever products you have, like Unity something, either paper or stamps, I would think they'd be happy with. And just post your card over there. And because they're giving away 2 $25 gift cards at the end of the month. So we just got a message yesterday, like there's hardly anything there. So, and I had forgotten to share mine. So that's what we're going to do with this next card. We're going to use this sketch. And I like it because really, look, there's 3 different patterns of paper. So especially if you have like a 6x6 pad of paper, you can use like 3 different patterns on one. That's pretty good. So we've got, again, pecan pie, 5.5 by 8.5. And I'm scored that at 4 1/4. And then I should have a piece of white for the inside. Yep, basic white. You know what? This time I am going to stamp since I'm thinking about it ahead of time. I'm going to bring in my early espresso. And I'm going to stamp. Let's go like right there. And then I'll go like another one stamped off. So that's good. And I'm wiping this off, but I'm probably going to use it on the front also just to tie things in. So let's just glue that in there. Oh, I did see in one of the onstage pictures, there's a new banner die coming out, and like banners that you would make, like, the kind where it's like hanging, that kind, and then you put more stuff there. So the banners, I'm not really a fan of. They're like curved, but there's a set of like really big letters. And I'm interested in those because they look like you can emboss them and then add them to just about anything. All right, so then we've got, look, I've got 3 different patterns of this woven paper. I like it all together. And you could mix and match this. Like if you had sea, ocean or sea paper, something different, like you don't have to use all the papers from this pack together, but that's what I did. All right, so this one is 4 by 5 1/4. Just putting that down flat. This this early espresso, this is, I have the postage dies that are from Unity as well, just because Stampin' Up! Missed the boat. Like they didn't have them yet. So this one is, oh wait, this piece of designer paper is 3¼ by 4 3/8, and it fits right in here. So I would say if you're using different dies, of course your measurements are going to be different. But this is about 3 5/8, and this is like edge to edge by 4 3/4. So I really started out with a scrap of paper. So here's what I was thinking, like, because I want to stamp some of the leaves. Do I do it this way? I kind of like it better this way. I'm going to put the greeting right here, some more leaves. But I want to stamp some leaves on here. So actually, I'm going to go with pecan pie. I want a lighter brown. And if I don't like this, I'll get over it. All right. Ooh, I do like it though. Like that. That. I need to have another one over here. Because they can't all be covered up. That's going to go about here. I'm liking it. My greeting is definitely going to be an early espresso because I need that to stand out a little bit. Ooh, yeah, I like that. And then we'll do some, a smaller, maybe the flower or something. All right, let's get this out of here. Put those away. All right, so the greeting that shall fit on here, I might have to bring in, oh, you know what? I meant to use this greeting on the rip and reveal because I was going to do this inhale, exhale. Is that going to fit on here? No, not really. All right, I might have to use that on something else. Wah, wah. All right. Best wishes. I know the happy birthday and the thanks is way too big. All right, so looks like best wishes or thank you. I wish I had a thinking of you that wasn't giant either. All right, thank you it is. So we're doing this in, and you like how I have still 2 stamps mounted on this one block. It does make it interesting trying to see through, but it's a good thing they're see-through. All right, thank you. And then we'll add some of these leaves in pecan. Pecan pie. I like it. I was hoping I had some ribbon, but I don't. Ooh, I like it. Okay. Very, this one's masculine looking, and I don't know if it's just because of the browns, but I like it. Oh yeah, I pulled some ribbon. All I had was something that was even any kind of brown, was this basic beige, but I might use that. Okay. But I know which dots. I've got some metallic dots. So let's go ahead and glue this on. And just getting that centered-ish. And I do want to pop that up. So let's put this, glue this on first. Okay. And that's going to go like here. Oh, I like it. I like it. I like it. Or I could pop up just the greeting. Yeah, let's do that because I am going to put some of this ribbon under here. And I usually need some dimensionals under there when I'm do like a little swoopy loopy of ribbon. And you know, you could have done, I could have done something other than pecan. pecan pie. I could have done a green or a blue. I do like the greens and browns. I like that. Okay, so when I mean swoop and loop, this is when I like to like put the ribbon this way, this way, this way, so we see it peeking out both sides. So what I start with, flip it towards me. You want some, this is fast fuse, but any kind of strong adhesive. And then let's just start. There's no, whoopsie. There's no top or bottom to this ribbon. I think it's all the same. So I'm just gonna start, I want it down this way. And don't be shy, because you can trim off the extra. So we loop it, go down, swoop it, and loop it again. All right, and that looks, that's a lot. But I like it. So then we trim. And that is a lot of ribbon, but really, I mean, we've got 10 yards of that. I do like, this loop is a little bit too long though. Let's do that. I like it. But I think it's a fun way to add some ribbon. All right, and I feel like maybe I should have had the swoop go that way, but I'm over it. All right, dimensionals. And put some right on top of the ribbon too, because we don't want it to go anywhere. All right, do a couple more. There we go. Okay. So the gems I'm thinking of are, they're actually metallic. They're like, there's copper, gold, and silver. And I want to see how that's going to look, because I feel like this could use a little bit of jazz. All right. Ooh, look at how filthy my thumb is. Oh, that's gross. All right, let's flip this. Ooh, yeah, I like it. I don't know why I like stuff off to the right better, even though this is part of the sketch. So let's just say it wasn't my choice that time. All right, so what I was thinking, I have these, and I don't know if the copper is gonna look quite right. Or I could use these. Nope. Let's try the copper. Otherwise I have, oh, you know what would work better? Ugh. I still have these brown sequins. Yeah, I'm gonna use those. And these have copper as well. Okay, so I can still try it. Let's see. I think the brown's gonna look better. But let's just, oh, I kind of like that. Let me just stick one and like not stick it down. But just, can you guys tell the difference? And what do you think? Brown versus copper. And you know, I can use them both. Who am I kidding? Yeah, let's just use both. And we'll see how it goes. The brown's an obvious match, but the copper is, that's a good one too. All right, let's do another dot there, and then one there, one there. This glue nasty off. And then we can do a little copper, a little brown one, and then a big copper. Okay, I like it with the mix. I don't know how much of that you guys can tell. Carol says copper. Lisa like the darker. Yep, darker. I'm going to take a picture of this and you guys are going to see. I think it looks good with both. But, interesting. Okay, so that is the sketch card. And again, I just, encourage you guys to, and at least if you don't have any Unity stamps, at least just go find the group and find the album that I'm talking about and get ideas. Go look and see what other people have already posted. Because like where I used the chickens, other people went in completely different directions. All right, so that's number 3. So last one, I feel like, you know what, I gotta clean my hands off a little bit. Let's do, thanks to Sean's idea, I do keep 3 of these up here. Let's just see if this will take some of the ick off. I have to be careful because if I use too much of this stuff, it makes me break out. All right, that helps some. Thank you again, Sean. Okay, the last one is definitely using color. I'm bringing in Shy Shamrock, and this is a sketch that Sue did with the arches dies last week. Well, I don't have the arches, so I had to make do. I said, oh, I can probably make that with the countryside corner die. So that's what I'm doing. And we're using this last print that's like a different, like a white and gray weave. So this is kind of like a tent card, but we're using, the tent part's going to be different. That's what we're using the die cut for. So here we've got, this is 4 1/4 by 6 1/2. And I changed the measurements just a little bit because I wanted it to be fold different for the designer paper. All right. Or maybe that's how it was. I don't know. So 6 1/2 by 4 1/4. So we fold it in half at 3 1/4. So this piece is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. I've got my designer paper 3 by 4. All right. And I'm going to just glue that on. This is just for looks. Sue's gotten some really, she always gets some really good fun fold ideas. And then it's just a matter of finding time to do them. All right, and we'll do 3 by 4, the white for the inside. And I think I'm gonna hold off because I wanna do some, I do wanna stamp on that. So for the top part, so let's just ignore the white for now. So a tent fold card is like, you have your, this part looks like a tent because it's smaller, and then you add something to the top. So from the side, it's gonna look like this, right? From the front, that. So I took this size of Shy Shamrock and I ran it through. There is a new embossing folder coming. It's online exclusives. Maybe it's already out, right? It's called Mini Corrugated. Well, I had a corrugated one that I never got rid of. This was when Stampin' Up! First got into the 3D folders. So this is really thick. It's thicker than most anything we've got. Every time I put it in, it wants to crack my paper. And I don't really care about that because it's a corrugated look anyway. If that bothers you, you can always spray your cardstock with water and then run it through your embossing folder. I have a feeling the new one, the mini one, is not going to do that at all. But I'm not buying the new one because I already have this one. So I bet the lines are smaller, like because it's called mini. I don't know. But I used mine. And this actually, when I run it through my machine, I use a regular plate. Like I don't use the 3D plate because this is so thick. So I embossed this and I knew when I would use this corrugated folder, I knew it's just floppy, right? It just puts so much texture in it. So I cut 2 and I just want to use this as a backer. Let me turn it this way. Look how much it shrunk up the cardstock. So can you see down here, like that little part hanging out? So the width is all the same. It just shrunk it up this way. So I'm just going to do this, like push it down a little bit, and then it's back to its regular size. It may even hang over a little. So I'm going to glue this down. And I would have done that with any embossing folder, like backed it with the same size, just because I want it to be sturdy. All right. And we still have that texture. So you can still see the lumpy. But now we have a nice flat back. And you can see there is some rips, but don't care. All right, now I want to put this here. Actually, I need a card because I'm going to mount this. So we want this to fit in a regular medium envelope. So I'm going to put this down here, and this is as high up as we want that part to go. Okay, so you just need something for size. And I'm just going to eyeball it like right there. Whoa. All right, let me hold this up. And I'm just eyeballing the left and right. Okay, that's good enough for me. Okay, nice. So that's going to sit up like that. I like it. I like all that different texture going different ways. All right, now this part, so we got to stamp something and then we'll add some leaves. So I want my greeting's going to be in, I'm going to go with the basic gray again because I think that color's not listed, but I know that's what it looks like to me. But I do want a different birthday because I want something that's like about this size. Let me move my, oh, and at the end, I got a new kit that I will show you. It was one of the new ones from March. This, let's see, what is it called? It's something maritime moments. So I will pull that out. Let me just look for a quick happy birthday. Yikes, yikes, yikes. And oh, here we go. Tune in. That might work. Yep. I got this a couple months ago, and I've got plans to use it next month. Finally. Like, isn't that dumb? But I just don't have time for all the things. Okay, now I'm trying to eyeball this and get it middle-ish. All right, I hope that worked. I hope it worked. You haven't made one of Sue's yet? I haven't made, oh, that's a little bit crooked. Ugh. Am I gonna be able to see through it a little bit, but I'm gonna try it. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to do the triple one. All right, I'm gonna use this, get a little closer and get my face in here. All right, that's my second and final try. Okay, that's good. Phew, good enough. Okay, now we're gonna add like all the different leaves and a shy shamrock. And I'm not even worried about the flowers or anything. Like, this is just all about leaves for me. Oh my God, I love it. All right, I'm gonna put one right there for the inside piece. All right, and I'll clean these up later. Let's do this one. And we'll come around a little bit. Oh, I like it. Kind of jungle-y-ish. So that is stamped full strength. Now let's stamp off. I like it. And then we'll do another, a different shade of green. I'm looking at Emerald Envy from a couple years ago. That I know would be perfect. Let's try lemon lime twist. We're gonna do the little leaf. And this one might be horrible. No, it's gonna be good. Ooh, yeah, I like that. Let's do that. That was dumb having it both ways, but ooh, I like it. All right, 3, 3. Yep, good. And then I kind of wanted just like some little black speckles But I don't think I have speckles that are. Ooh, let's use these little things from It's Okay. So we could go basic gray or black. Let's just go, no, let's go black. We'll go Memento, the tuxedo. Ooh, yeah. Just for a few little spritzes. I like that. So it looks a little bit busy. But yeah, I like all those colors together. And really stamped off. So this is Shy Shamrock full strength and Shy Shamrock stamped off. And then with the lemon lime twist. I am digging it. So we're going to put that. Ooh, yeah, I really like that. So I'm just going to put this, glue this flat. And I know for a fact, I've got some in color. I still have some of the in color shimmer gems. So we're going to use those. Yep, in color shimmer gems. How pretty would this be with a sea life kind of thing too? And those bubbles would be really good. Okay, digging it, digging it. And I'm gonna have to get some of this out of the way because so we can put the other stuff. All right, let me get my glue situated. Oh wait, I need that. All right, we'll do green dot, green dot, green, green, green. And I'm not shy about using these up because frankly, I have a whole nother pack. I panic bought them at the beginning because they were like out of stock immediately. And then like haven't used them. I like it. I really like it. Mmm. Very cool. All right. So yeah, the basket weave, I just like that. Where'd that bag go? I think they're good. These papers are good neutrals. Like they'll go with anything. All right, you guys. 9:15. So not that far off. Let me just show you. So let's bring in all the cards. Let me put all my stuff away for a minute. We'll bring back the other cards. So we've got, I really need to get this cleaned up. Okay, so here's our tent fold. I think it's called a tent fold. I don't know. Sue, you correct me. This was the sketch card from our Friends of Unity sketch. Then I have my Rip and Reveal with that yellow flower. I love that. And then I made 2 mini slims, but these will fit in medium envelopes because they're 5.5 inches tall. They're 3 by 5.5 inches. And I made 2 different colors, like still the same pieces of paper, like flipped over, and then Granny Apple Green versus Mossy Meadow. And these ones close. I've got magnets in here to keep them closed. So that's my creations tonight with the natural botanical stamps, and then we added some extras, and then some greetings, some different greetings. So I hope you like them. Yeah, thumbs and shares and all that. I appreciate that. Thank you. Now, real quick, if you just want to hang around for a minute, I got this kit. So this is, we get 2 new kits every month. And this one was called Maritime Moments. I liked it because, it had a sailboat and something else that we're not really into sailboats or anything, but I'm always looking for good guy cards. But I just wanted everybody to see it's not apparent. So this is an all-inclusive kit. So it comes with a block, some dots, some glue, some twine, gray granite, block. And here were the the cards. So there's a little sailboat, an anchor. So these are all die cut pieces, and then a stork or pelican, whatever, some kind of boat, another kind of boat. Well, the stamps are so tiny. So like the stamps, it's stamping this and then this little whatever seaweed pattern. Let me get a piece of dark cardstock. I just wanted you to know, to see like how small. I expected these stamps to be bigger, and I don't know why. I know they're extra because everything, the only thing we're stamping on here is some of the, not even any greeting. They're just images. But so look how tiny. This is a lighthouse. This is the little sailboat, but let's look at this lighthouse. It's only an inch and a half wide by about an inch and a half tall at its tallest point. This is like just foliage or something. This is about 2 3/4 inch long. There's some seagulls, and then this little sailboat. Because I was thinking this sailboat would be a good focal point for yeah, if it's nautical, if that's your thing, then it's cute. Again, an inch and a half wide for the sailboat, and looks like 1 3/8 inch ish tall. So just smaller than I expected. I like them. I like the cards. I like the envelopes. I love how all the envelopes have something different printed on the insides. And I like this plaid. I like everything about it. I just thought these were going to be bigger, and I don't know why I thought that. But that is a Maritime Moments kit, and I cut off, I don't even know what the number is, so you would have to look it up. But yeah, it is so tiny. It's definitely tinier than I expected. I thought it would be something like more that would take up more space on the front of a card, right? Like a focal point. But I guess it would be good for a tiny card or a little, maybe a little, like a mini slim or something. It's still cute, and I'm sure people are gonna find a ton of awesome things to make with them. Yes, Penny, it is petite. Yep, definitely. So, yes, Peggy, happy St. Patrick's Day. Yep. I bought all this cute stuff and never got anything out. Terrible. Oh yeah, Penny, note card. Yeah, it could work. 3x5. Yep. Definitely some purpose for it. So next week, I forgot where are my notes? Oh wait, here. Front, just to give you a little heads up. So next week, oh, I'm finally going to get around to using the Ocean Friends bundle. So I wasn't going to get that at first, but then I put in such a big order for something for, maybe it was a January celebration or something, but I got it for half price. So I'm not like, oh, I didn't want to pay full price for it because I already have crab and a lobster for other stuff. But I finally got it, and I really do love the papers. I love that melon mambo and pumpkin pie together. Even though it's not traditional oceany, it works with what they've done as far as the designer paper. So that's what I'm going to be poking around doing some stuff with next week. Okay, you guys. Yeah, enjoy your Monday. Wear your green shirts. Well, Penny, I got to wear my Bucky shirt that I got. So yeah, this time last year, you guys, I was Penny was picking me up from the hotel in Houston, and we got to spend 2 nights together. Like that was a good time. I love that, Penny. Thank you. But yeah, I'm gonna wear my Bucky shirt and all the good things, all the green things. Have your green ready to go. You always wear green because you don't want to get pinched, Lisa. That was definitely an elementary school thing, right? All right, you guys. Have a good night. Yeah, I'm gonna get some Hallmark action going here. It's 9:25, and I'm gonna get to work on my blog first. Taxes. I'll wait till tomorrow on those. Let's face it, I didn't want to do them tonight anyway, or at least get the stuff together. But okay, yeah, Miss, you come back sometime. I will be back. Yeah, I will be back to Houston. Yep. Good night. Hey, Holly, welcome and good night. See you guys.